really carrying him too as well. And Zoo's been carrying
Oh,
Trump.
the game is starting already, and we see that Kolento's gonna start with the mage. Trump is gonna start the priest. Kolento banned the warlock, so banned the zoo, and Trump banned Kolento's handlock. So yeah, so here we are.
So they both banned the warlocks, and they both left hunters up too. Hunters have usually been banned as well, and this is, I think this is a really good hand for Kolento. I mean, you want to get all your draw going early, and then late game have all like the strong freeze cards. So Mad Scientist is probably the most important card to have as freeze mage early, and then
I think so.
And then other than that, you just want your draw. So Acolyte Panic is perfect.
Yep. So Trump has a pretty decent hand too. We see that Trump is playing the Death Rattle Priest instead of the other classic priest, I guess.
This is a matchup where you actually kind of need your this is a slow matchup. It's not like Zoo where you maybe just Frostbolt like a 3-2 or
right.
You kind of want to save your burn. You need Alex Straza, and then you need to go for a very specific victory condition.
Very specific.
You need Alex Straza, and then you need to start bursting very hard with
burst to 2 turns. You have a 2-turn window basically.
Exactly.
Or
although if you have enough burn, like say this deck's running Power Blast, you can just grind them down after over multiple turns.
But you do need to start with Alex Straza, I believe.
Yeah, but you do need to start with Alex Straza. So I think he's thinking whether you want to Frostbolt here or do something else.
No, he's just gonna pass.
Just gonna pass.
Okay, that's reasonable. I mean, you don't really know what Trump is playing, I guess. Yeah. I mean, if you are scouting well, then you know that Trump is playing an Undertaker Priest. But I don't think Trump ever played this Priest before.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
So it really depends on what Trump is running to. I mean, if he has a Holy Fire, then I think it's a very good matchup.
also might want to save his coin. I could see him going coining Acolyte and then Acolyting again on turn 3.
Okay.
Because Acolyte isn't not that weak against this Northshire. Like Mad Scientist, you can hit it and heal to keep drawing, but it's really hard to do that against Acolyte since you're drawing as well.
Right.
The only problem with double Acolyting is you might
overdraw. You really do.
I actually think you might. So it's awkward as well.
Yeah. The other thing is like in a lot of matchups you really want to coin Alex Straza, but I think in this matchup you just don't really want to. You just have all the time in the world.
Yeah, I think another thing is I think Kolento's mage has Archmage Antonidas.
Okay.
So he's very likely want to save his coin for that as well. This is such a slow, grindy matchup that you kind of just want to save all your power plays for the end, kind of.
Okay.
He thinks that he's not going to get swarmed early game, especially this is Death Rattle Priest, but Trump didn't start the Undertaker. He started the Undertaker to bring a lot more pressure. Northshire Cleric, ultimately, it's scary because it has a potential drawing, but ultimately it's not going to kill you over 5 turns like an Undertaker could.
Well, Kolento here, dropping an Acolyte Pain doesn't seem as good as before, right? You just get traded with the Dark Cultist. And actually, Trump's hand has Black Knight and Ysera. So, very stacked hand right now for Trump. I don't think he can put on some early pressure. And I think that's really the point of a Death Rattle Priest, right? Just to put on early pressure and just, keep on pressuring with like swings and stuff like that.
Death Rattle Priest is like, you can put on early pressure, but you can also go very late as well. So it's kind of like a 2-pronged attack on that front. On a lot of the early pressure from Death Rattle Priest is actually just to fight the other early pressure decks because you don't have as much reactive cards like Power Mancer combos.
Okay.
So you have to kind of just fight them tooth and nail early on. You're not trying to win early, but more like trying to survive early with these Death Rattle minions. But then it's also like a 2-purpose because versus these slower decks like Mage, your minions can actually put on a lot of pressure. He still decides to drop his Acolyte Pain just like I mean, this is not the type of hand you want to keep as Kolento with all draw. You want to, you know what I mean? Like you eventually want to get your burn, the meat of your deck, right? Like burn, freeze, Alex Straza.
Right.
So even though it's like not efficient, you don't care, but you just want them out of your hand, Another thing I can see is just play Mad Scientist last turn, but I think he can play Mad Scientist and Loot Hoarder, Mad Scientist
this turn, yeah.
This turn,
seems pretty good.
This is very awkward at this point because there's 2 minions that are damaged on the Priestess front. So I actually think he might burn a Frostbolt on the Northshire here.
No, he's just gonna go with the 2.
This is gonna allow so much draw.
Yeah.
In fact, this is gonna allow this Holy Nova to draw 3 cards.
3 cards, yeah. But the thing is, like, if you don't drop these minions before turn 6, it's gonna get Cabal later. So you feel like you're kind of like wasting them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's true. Cabal is something to consider really highly.
But yeah, I mean, Trump only has 1 card that's playable, so I wonder what he's gonna play this turn.
It seems like Trump's going for the Holy Nova play, which is
really strike bro.
This is not good. I think in this matchup, I was talking to some people about this is not a matchup that I'm that familiar with, but I think you people are saying you really want to drop Octonite as soon as possible, because after Alexstrasza, you never want to drop it.
You never want to drop it,
because you want to heal at that point.
Exactly.
So, and you don't ever want to heal early, because even if you take some damage early, they're always going to Alexstrasza you at 15. It doesn't matter if you're at 30 or 29 or 25, you know. So you kind of just want to drop Octonite on turn 6 and start burning them over and over again with your hero power. That'll allow you to get rid of the freeze, because even if you do get Blizzard or Frost Nova, you can still get 2 damage in a turn from your hero power to counter his hero power. So I think he's probably very likely going to drop Octonite and just put as much pressure as he can with his hero power from these turns until Alexstrasza.
Okay.
Kolento's plan is probably going to be, you know, the other half of it where he's
which is just stalling until you draw the card, yeah.
Until he draws Alexstrasza.
So what's the most efficient way to stall here? Do you
He doesn't have a
play an Ice
Nova,
Spear? No.
unfortunately, for the Doomsayer. In fact, Doomsayer is actually very strong against Priest.
Very, very
Priest
strong.
can't remove it. No one runs Showered Pain anymore, or very rare.
Yep.
You have maybe one silence.
One silence, but in Death Rattle Priest, I don't think you even run
zero
it.
silence.
Yeah, 0 silence,
And
0
then
pains.
You can't Cabal the Doomsayer.
Oh, you can, but you kind of like, what are you doing with your life? Right, so I think Kolento needs to like stall to fish for a Nova. So I think this turn might be an Ice Barrier plus maybe a Coin Intellect or something.
Ice Bear does stall this whole turn because he has 8 damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Kolento has 8.
So it's basically a
Trump's
Frost Nova,
8
right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Frost Nova here. Frost Nova is actually better than Ice Bear later because you can combo Doomsayer as
Exactly.
well.
But no, these cards are not as good as, well, if he drops the
he's
Luhor, then he
gonna
loses a card
coin.
next turn, so yeah, he needs to do
He
that.
had to use the coin just because he was gonna. I think he was gonna discard. You can't discard.
Okay.
If you discard your Alexstrasza, you might as well leave.
Alright, so Trump has an option here of either dropping, I guess, it's either Sylvanas or Arcanine. And I feel like Sylvanas is just a bit better because Arcanine, once again, it might backfire a lot. I feel like you don't need the extra burst, because then you can always surprise your opponent dropping Arcanine in a zombie board and encircling.
That's true. I saw there's the zombie chow.
There's a zombie chow. So yeah, I think Sylvanas is perfectly fine here.
I mean, Sylvanas isn't actually threatening to steal anything, though.
Okay, then maybe the Black Knight
You get
then.
the pressure from the Soul Priest.
Like, what is the Black Knight gonna kill, right?
A Black Knight, interesting.
Yeah. Well, but the Black Knight's not gonna kill anything,
Yeah,
right?
Black Knight is something you want to develop as soon as possible, I guess. I mean, in a way, it's good to play your Black Knight because you're never gonna get a taunt. But it's like, in a way, like, there's no point in playing efficiently Priest versus Freeze Mage because you don't need to get the meds at any of your minions, because at this point it doesn't matter if you have 4 creatures or 8 creatures or whatever. It's just as long as you have enough to pressure, right? So it's like, I mean, technically there's a little bit difference, but it's like.
Well, the other option is Belcher and Zombie Chow. That was the other option, right?
I don't think you ever drop Zombie Chow to heal them.
No. You need to combo with Arcanine, right? Probably.
So Arcanine kind of has another use where you can just, instead of dropping Arcanine hero power every turn until Alexstrasza comes out, you can try to use, like, get a Mind Blast combo with your Zombie Chaz. It's just kind of cool as well.
Well, Kolento's hand is looking pretty, well, I would say pretty crappy here.
Yeah.
He will have to come up with something pretty creative. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Blizzard, but then at the next turn, you're kind of stuck with the same thing. Like, you still need some more stuff.
It's likely that Kolento's going to try to draw here, playing his Loot Hoarder and his 1/3 down. Because for freeze, the more creatures you blizzard, the more damage you're saving. And since he only has 1 freeze, freezing this turn is gonna still not be as effective as freezing next turn.
Okay, but then it's like the Cabal turn, right? I mean, oh, there you go. You see, it's the Cabal Shower Priest turn.
You'll still have 1 of your.
I guess you still have 1, but I don't know. It feels really awkward
right
now.
Kolento, what is he gonna do next turn?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's. In his mind, it's gonna draw into. It's gonna draw.
It's just very difficult for Kolento right now. So Trump's goal really is just to like keep on putting stuff. I think the Belcher's gonna come out.
There is another problem with the Loot Hoarder and Acolyte though. It's possible that they overdraw because it's possible to overkill the.
But then at this stage, I think I would sacrifice a card for 2 more extra cards, right? I mean, you're so far behind already that you need to take some risks.
Oh wow.
Oh, the Arcanine comes out. Wow.
Arcanine does come down, and that's weird because it blocked Arcanine last turn and still plays Arcanine. I would definitely prefer Arcanine last turn. I think one reason why I didn't drop Arcanine is because he had the North Star card down. Maybe I want to draw a couple more cards.
Okay, he did heal the Blade Master before, so yeah. Ooh, now this is scary. A Zombie Chow with an Arcanine.
It's hard to get AoE
and
down.
oh no, that's another whiff.
Now, because now he's hoping again. Like he would have saved more damage by blizzarding this turn. So I don't know. It might have been a mistake.
Yeah, 13 damage. There's 26 damage on Kolento's hand.
Oh, you're thinking he can just burn without Alexstrasza. Interesting.
Burn without Alexstrasza? I mean, how else can you win with this situation?
Let's see. Let's count. You counted like.
Well, yeah. I mean, Fireball, Frostbolt, and Ice Lance are 6, 4, and 3. So that's 13. So double that is 26, right?
Okay.
So I guess if you go for the burn now, you
don't have
really need to draw
enough,
something
but
at turn
if you
9.
draw a little bit more.
But,
in fact, that's all his burn except for Pyroblast and Archmage.
Archmage, yeah, exactly.
So you're not actually going to draw into more burn unless you draw the one Pyroblast, or maybe you draw Archmage and get some more damage in.
Well, not the kind of hand Kolento wants to see. These cards definitely are not supposed to appear early on.
And you have to keep in mind that as you burn now... Well, first of all, as you burn now, you're just dead.
You did.
Because you don't have ice block down. And second of all, like, if the priest can just heal, I mean, there's Akanai, but if it does die somehow, and I don't know, it seems hard to race, right?
Very rough for Kolento right now. He might go for the just go for the ping.
Because even if you do 16 damage a turn, 13 damage a turn, priest is doing like 20 damage a turn.
yeah. I think that 20 is a bit more, right?
20 is a bit more.
Okay.
So.
Whoa! Shadow Madness.
Oh, that's good because Trump knows that Kolento's on a draw plan, so to crush this draw is really important.
Okay.
I wonder if there's a way he can crush this draw and suicide a zombie chow.
Well, he could. He
sure
could also
way.
Cabal Shadow Priest, right? The Acolyte, and then hit the zombie chow and then ping his own zombie chow. But then does that?
The question is, do you really want to kill your zombie chow? Because it can just get AoE down with the Akanai still up, perhaps.
Well, the thing is, like, you don't want your opponent to like kill the Akanai and then kill the zombie chow for health.
What do you think would happen if you had 9 mana and you ping it and then flame strike, like ping the Akanai? Do you take the?
You don't take it. You don't take it because the Akanai is dead with the zombie.
Okay.
So yeah, that's also a thing you need to worry about. But yeah, I mean, Trump looks like he can do anything he wants. I believe Cabal and pinging the own zombie chow is a good play. You just don't want to leave the zombie chow for a potential, like, it's a 10 damage swing.
Yeah.
It's either heal 5 or deal 5.
It's not just that you don't do 5 damage.
Exactly.
You actually heal for 5, which you really don't
It is a
want.
10 damage swing.
Yeah,
so it's like a
10
Pyroblast, right? Zombie chow, guys, is a Pyroblast.
I think he is. Wait,
Cabal
but if Shadow
Shadow
is that, you can't kill the...
Oh, wait. Oh, he's pinging his own Acolyte.
Oh.
But then he's still giving it a draw, I guess, right? Yeah, okay.
Oh, another
right.
zombie chow.
Another one. So I guess
he's gonna drop it probably.
Okay, so at least Kolento gets a card. And
I think maybe you don't want to drop it with.
He ran out of time.
Whoa!
Oh.
Wait, let's see what happened.
Huh?
Okay, so he still got the attacks.
Oh, he got the attacks in. Okay, wow.
He just didn't get to drop the other zombie chow, which is debatable whether you even want to.
Oh, that's a card.
Because if you drop both, then maybe they can just fireball to kill both. But then they can't win anyways. I don't know.
No. I mean, if he did drop the other one, it would have been bad because this turn is Ice Block plus whatever, a ping on the Akanai probably, and then next turn it's a Flame Strike, so he actually gets more health from this.
Okay.
So, interestingly enough, that's actually fine.
But yeah, Kolento cannot Flame Strike this turn.
No, he can't. No,
so
he's
of course
dead.
he has to play the block. But if you play the block, you're gonna lose the block immediately, right?
Well, I mean, that's the only way to survive, right?
Yeah.
You can't throw away Ice Lances and expect to win against a.
I mean, if you Flame Strike Ice Lance, you still can't win.
No.
You just can't Flame Strike. It's not doing anything.
So you have to ping the probably
if you Flame Strike, you
F4/5.
just instantly die to zombie.
If you yes, that's also a thing.
That's also a thing.
So I guess Ice Block and then ping one of the 5 health minions, and then hopefully you can ping another one and Flame Strike as well. I think you ping one of the 4/5s just to
set up for Flame Strike a little bit.
but you're not really putting out that you have a Flame Strike. Because if you ping the Akanai, I think it's super obvious, and Trump might not put the other zombie chow. But that's really omniscient. Like, we see both the hands, so obviously that's the right play. But it's probably gonna be.
I can actually see him using some removal. I don't see Ice Block being a win.
Okay.
It's weird, but with Archmage Antonitis, you can actually potentially, win using some of your.
Okay.
I think if you just Ice Block, lose your block, and it's just. I actually think you might have to just blow some of your spells, which is really sick.
You know what? I actually like this play the most. This is actually pretty good. I like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very low chance of winning, but.
I mean, it's a chance of winning as opposed to a chance of just sitting there and doing nothing. Oh, a circle draw! Trump would have got it if that was the other play.
He
would have won.
If he had circle last turn, he could have dropped the other zombie chow's circle for 10 damage. Would have won.
So
wow, Ysera.
Ysera comes down.
Ysera is actually almost impossible for freezing to deal with because you can never burn Ysera for 12. You can freeze every turn, but then they're drawing too many cards.
Oh, and the circle comes down
I think he had a
as
circle
well.
because he was gonna discard.
He was gonna. Oh, really? Oh, discard. Yeah.
It looks like it's.
Well, and there was a ping on the Flame Strike. You're not gonna use the circle here. Kolento's whiffs again on the draw, and it seems like.
Although, what is he even trying to draw at this point?
Well,
Freeze.
nothing. I mean, it's just still really bad though.
Yeah. Does he have any draw?
I mean, Frost Nova would have been good, right?
Frost Nova, yeah. He needs
Frost Nova would have been
Doomsayer.
pretty sick.
Basically, he needs Frost Nova Doomsayer or Blizzard Doomsayer.
Or Blizzard,
'Cause
exactly.
Once
Yeah.
you Blizzard Doomsayer, Frost Nova Doomsayer,
Cone of
hopefully you
Cold.
get it clear.
Cone of Cold is okay.
Yeah, hopefully you get it clear, and then you can Alex Straza the face.
Yeah.
Actually, you're at 4 life, so you probably have Ice Block at some point.
Oh well, it doesn't look good for Kolento, and I don't see him winning this game because if you put Alex Straza, you still need to have an ice block up,
Yeah.
and that's not going to happen. So yeah, Trump
Yeah,
is
it
going
seems
to
like
take
it's-
game one.
Yeah, it seems like at this point he's got a Ice Block, and
Mhm.
but then you're just gonna lose your block immediately, and there's no way to stop you losing a block at this point because you don't have enough burn like last turn. Well, last turn he had a crutch because he could kill a zombie chow and heal.
Right,
But now
right,
he
yeah.
just-
But now I just can't. But actually, I like this because he's still thinking of all his ways. You just want to expand all the possibilities.
Yeah.
And like we saw the game before where Powder conceded a little bit prematurely.
Exactly.
Like,
and I was actually talking
yeah.
to Kolento in this tournament, and he said that he's asking, like, why do people play so fast in tournaments? Like, they take all the time to come here from,
And they just
traveling
yeah.
15 hours, and, it's like a big financial investment or whatever. Everything,
Okay.
And then they just, make their turns in 5 seconds. Like, there's, why would you do that? And so, yeah, he definitely does not like playing super fast.
makes sense if you put it that way. Well, okay, Kolento's not going to go out without a damage to the face. Trump has.
Does Kolento have barrier as well?
Yeah, but the both were used already.
So Trump can take out the mad scientist before proccing the block. That way,
That would be
burn the
really
block.
smart. But then he can also cabal it. So
That's who cares. Oh, but it's the same thing.
It's the same thing,
Wait,
right?
actually,
Exactly.
I like a better. Oh wait, you don't burn the block if you
you
kill
don't
it.
burn the block.
No, you don't burn it.
It's still in this deck.
It's still in this deck.
So yeah,
So
you
Cabal's
just might
the
as well
same
just
thing.
yeah.
Cabal's
Well,
the
it's the same thing.
Yeah. I guess it's just.
Yeah, just take him
I
down to
don't
1
even know
health
what-
because Holy Nova could kill him too, right? So attack with the Dark Cultist, attack with Yzera,
Yeah,
Cabal, and then
Cabal
just
it.
heal yourself. You can do whatever you
You
want.
can do whatever you want. In fact, I actually like killing it and then dropping Karn just in case you get Frost and Doomsayer because Karn survives and wins.
Okay. Okay. That's true too.
Or
yeah.
Corn.
Or Corn.
Corn.
Artosis.
Corn
God damn it,
wins.
Artosis. Your Corns and your Blade Furies and in your ha-ha-has. God damn it.
Actually, Sludge Belcher does the same thing as Corn.
Oh.
Because the one is enough.
And the one
though.
is enough. That's true. That's very true. Yep. So Trump, as long as he doesn't hit the concede button, I think he's fine here.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll win anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, is there something he can do with Nightmare? No.
No.
There's like some weird things you can do at Nightmare.
Yeah,
to
but
get
you don't want
lethal.
you don't need to be cute here.
Yeah.
Right?
What does Nightmare do? When does it die? At the beginning of your next turn.
The beginning of the next
Okay,
turn,
so
but it's a
if
weird
it dies
buff.
on their turn, you can actually kill them somehow.
Yeah,
Weird.
no, but the buff is weird because it transfers.
Uh-huh.
So if you Nightmare, say a 1/1 and kill a
Ooh.
Sylvanas, oh. But is the game still? Oh
It's
no,
Awakens.
the game is over. The game is over.
This game's still
Yzera
over.
awakens.
Yeah, but it looked like that
It
move
ca- it
would
came
have
too
been better
late.
to drop the Corn. Like if you didn't drop that Awakens.
Yeah, if you dropped the
would've
corn, it would be better.
had- Corn would have been better.
Yeah, corn guys.
Corn. I mean, because he had to draw the Awakens. He didn't.
Right.
It wasn't guaranteed.
All right, we're gonna see a spectacular finish by Trump, which was just some green fireworks, I guess.
Oh wait, Corn doesn't win here anyways though right now because you're still frozen this turn. I
Oh
guess
yeah,
next
yeah,
turn.
but
you
next
win.
turn, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, good job on Trump.
So
Well,
yeah, he did pick Word.
okay, yeah. So it's a war. So we'll see if Trump continues his 3-0, trend, and 3-0's Kolento. Well, that would be something, huh?
That'd be something.
Not the best starting hand for Kolento. I mean, he really wants a weapon. Do you
I
mulligan
don't
the
think
Acolyte
Yeah,
for a weapon?
I mean, let's see. Do you mulligan everything for? You know what? Like, I think
the ghoul
maybe you wanna-
guarantees the
yeah,
draw.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like normally I think you just a ghoul you mulligan it, right? But with the Acolyte of Pain, maybe
Maybe you
the
keep
ghoul,
it.
just because it's like a combo together.
Right. Oh, but I guess this is a bit.
Yeah, but you have to drop
better.
down turn 4. Maybe.
Right. Yeah. Turn
So
4,
who
and this
knows?
is a turn 5.
Acolyte's good
so
though. Acolyte does not get killed by Northshire. Like it doesn't
Right,
have that
right, right.
dynamic. But the best is by far the weapon. Oh, and he
Oh,
gets
there
the
you
weapon.
go. Okay.
And that's really good because Trump draws Undertaker as well.
Right.
So that weapon is very needed at this point.
Well, Trump, I think, is probably gonna draw the Undertaker. If the Undertaker dies, he can always follow up with like a girl bubble, right? And then draw the Dark
Yeah.
Cultist. Because right now, if he
Because he
draws
has a
the
coin
Undertaker,
for Dark Cultist as well. If there's no axe, you can coin out Dark Cultist.
yeah, exactly too. So I think Undertaker is really strong here.
I mean, it sucks to get a weapon, but what are you gonna do? Like, not drop it? Like, then whenever he drops, he can get weaponed or.
Yeah, you're never
like, it's
gonna
not
drop
really-
it exactly.
Yeah, I don't see like. I don't see just not playing.
Especially with a Death Rattle Priest, right? Oh, Trump decides to do nothing.
Wow. Because like North Shard Cleric you can save for later, because you can North Shard and then heal and do some combos.
Right,
But
right.
Undertaker is not like a combo card. It's more like a card you develop early. And
Exactly.
It gets bigger. Like there's not really any use of saving Undertaker for turn 8 like North Shard Cleric.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Wow,
So, yeah.
that's interesting.
So now what? You can drop both. They'll both eventually die the weapon.
Well, he can drop both and coin out the Power Word Shield.
Oh.
But Kolento did draw an
yeah.
execute, so he's gonna deal with the board.
Interesting.
So it's pretty interesting. Like the line of play Trump took.
Yeah, because you have a powered shield, maybe even if you didn't draw the Domination Tower, maybe you could have Undertaker plus powered shield, still be out of range of those.
Exactly.
Fireworks. So
Yeah.
that's pretty
Exactly.
smart.
Well, we'll see what Trump decides to do
'Cause
here.
regardless, you want to develop the Undertaker early. It's just one turn later might not mean that much of a difference. So I kind of do like Trump's play with the powered shield.
Well, we saw that Trump in when we were casting together, he really values the coin a lot.
Okay.
Like he wants to keep the coin until you desperately have to use it. So
So maybe he won't even drop the Zombie Chow.
is he willing to drop the Zombie Chow?
But if he doesn't drop the Zombie Chow, it's gonna die to Cruel Taskmaster.
Yep, exactly. So he does drop it.
Although Kolento doesn't
Although this
really
board
want
is
a
still
Cruel
dead.
Taskmaster.
This board is still vanished, right?
I don't think he's gonna clear. Actually, is he gonna clear?
I think
'Cause
he did
can
clear.
just punch the Zombie Chow and drop the Acolyte.
Really? What if it gets buffed one more time and you miss that one drop? I think you clear here.
It sucks to execute a Undertaker.
It sucks to execute Undertaker, but then at the same time, you're not really like you can rely on more stuff to clear stuff later on. I mean, especially at the brawl.
Okay, so he does
Yeah.
clear everything.
I like this. And not a scratch on Kolento's Warriors with the hero.
Kolento's hand
as
is
well.
pretty good. He has some stuff to do with Acolytes.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good to draw your Acolytes immediately versus Priest.
Oh, you
because
do not want it to be
late game
changed.
They get caballed.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kolento, even though his hand looks small, he has so much draw that it's going to get bigger anyways.
Shield Slam is not that useful right now.
He's definitely going to clear the cultist. That way he doesn't lose the Acolyte for free.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, hopefully Kolento's hand gets higher for his sake. On the other hand, Trump doesn't look like he has a very interesting hand right now. He needs to draw more. Better stuff, and Power Chill is not that bad. It's a start.
This is a perfect card to drop.
Of course,
35
yes.
is perfect against killing these Acolytes.
Oh,
slam.
slam.
You don't see this card in all the warrior decks, but it has its uses. It's like guarantees a cycle against a lot of decks. Against some decks like Zoo and Hunter, you can just use it to kill 2/2.
Right.
It's like almost like an eviscerate in a way.
Very versatile, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty versatile. One thing I kind of realized about Sam was like in some of these matches like Warrior against other control decks, you really want to win by Alexstrasing them and then Grom plus say
Plus any,
Deathbite or
yeah.
Cruel Taskmaster and cycling through your deck more kind of guarantee. If you draw these cards like too late against Priests, like say you Alex and then they heal over like 5 turns, like 24, and
then you just miss your window of opportunity.
You kind of need to do it quickly.
Oh,
wow.
he is going for the cycle plan. He heard you.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of why I said it, because Slam cycles anyways.
Yeah,
I wasn't thinking
yeah.
of slamming your own dude. But
Well, the dude cycles even more now.
yeah,
so.
cycles even
Wow,
more
okay,
now.
Kolento's hand is looking like it's pretty big. Oh, there you go. There's the
Dropping another
Alexstrasza.
Acolyte.
And the good thing is there's a Karen next turn, so
Yeah.
that's not bad.
I mean, this game is like developing as it generally does, pretty slow from both boards.
Mm-hmm.
Where might not all be able to deal with like faster decks like Hunter and Zoo all the time really, but Priest is not so fast that Warrior can't deal with Priest, even Death Rattle Priest.
Right.
So it's like it gets really grindy. So I mean, like it's looking good for Kolento. Like he got what he needed to do early, but ultimately this matchup is going to go a long time. It's really going to depend on some of the very big late game plays like Sylvanas swings, Alexstrasas, and stuff like that.
Right. And see if Trump can heal up after the Alexstrasza burn.
Exactly.
Right? Cabal is a pretty good drop here.
It is a good drop. Too bad, there's. Oh, he can wait next turn? And
Well, no.
There's no point waiting because then Kolento can just suicide it on your dude.
Yeah.
Oh, but you get 3 extra damage in. You do force the suicide.
You do get extra damage, but then
it's a little risky because you can say.
Oh, okay.
He can hit his own Acolyte with some cards like Cruel.
Yeah, but then he did use a crew already, so if
Exactly.
you have
He might
2
not
crews are
use
gone.
all.
Oh, there you go. There's something that can activate the Acolyte, but unfortunately,
it's
what
too
Kolento
late.
doesn't know, it's going to activate the Acolyte for Trump.
I think it's obvious.
Yeah?
Leaving up this Acolyte is extremely obvious to me.
Really? Okay.
So you're going to trade off and drop the Carnage.
Okay,
next.
Kolento pieces out the puzzle. and it's gonna sacrifice it. Probably the Karen off
Because it's
this
usually a
turn.
very, very big risk to leave up an Acolyte against Warrior, and this is right when Priest turns 6.
But then the thing is, like the Warrior minions, if they're lower than 4 cost, they're all Cabalable.
But Acolyte's the best one.
It is the best.
So,
Yeah.
well, ultimately, you kind of just don't want to play it any.
Because you want to save the Armor Smith for Brawl, right?
Yeah, or something like that.
Or something
I
like
mean,
that.
even if they're all Cabalable, like you kind of just don't want to get Cabaled. Then, like, yeah, I guess you just don't drop them. You know,
Right.
Or whatever. Well, eventually you do drop. It's like weird. I don't know. It's almost like a game of chicken, right? It's like if there's other minions, right? It's like at the very end, right? Maybe you have like some like armor smiths and sables, and they have like 2
Okay,
cabals. It's like
okay.
whoever drops the first. It's like a game of chicken because they can go down in fatigue.
Okay.
And then these like turns like 6 to like 15.
Right.
You're probably just like playing some like bigger creatures, Karn, Sylvanas, Grom, Ragnaros. It's just-
Kind of like poker in a way too. You're trying to out-bluff your opponent.
Because
Yeah.
eventually, it's kind of reminds me of like the Tyrion versus mind control matchup.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah?
Paladin can just swarm you with tokens and then force you to
Mind control something like a Belcher.
exactly,
right?
and then
Okay.
drop Tyrion, or
Yeah.
else if you it's like a game of chicken. Then you drop the Tyrion after, or you just give up, and if you're losing, you just have to risk it and drop the Tyrion and hope they don't have mind control, and then when if they mind control, you just leave. It's
You just
like-
leave.
Yeah.
Get out of the house.
Exactly.
Okay.
So.
So Trump over here, you could kill the first half of Karen. It seems like if that happens, he's gonna go for a longer game, and that's what he's gonna do. Oh, never mind. That's not what he's gonna do. Just punch it for 2 and make it trade. Desperate is a pretty good card here.
Yeah,
But,
I think you want to
unfortunately,
find
it's-
some way to clear the other creature before Dust Fighting.
Doesn't seem like
I
it can
think it's
happen
pretty
though.
smart what Trump did, because if he cleared the corn, he would have the corn would have got a double attack on the
Okay,
Arknight.
yeah.
It's because he wants to drop Dark Cultist, that he wants to keep the Arknight alive.
Okay.
For the death rattle on the Dark Cultist. I don't know. So this turn's pretty complicated.
Not the easiest, definitely.
Maybe just start developing your Death Bite, but it's so awkward because you have 2/4 attack means kill 3/5. It's really awkward. And then you have like Shield Slam.
Well, one of the ways is to just hit the Death Bite into the Arcanine and then Karen kills it. Seems like so inefficient,
It
but
is so inefficient.
it seems like one of the plays. I mean, he could drop Ghoul, but then
Again,
Yeah.
it can get Caballed. It might not be the worst to get Caballed though, because at this point,
it does activate anyways, right?
it activates it anyway. Like you can just punch the Ghoul next turn for
Right,
explosion
right.
anyways. It might not be the worst. But obviously, a lot can go.
A lot could go wrong.
A lot can go wrong.
So he
Okay,
is
so
gonna
he's just
okay. He's gonna kill the Dark Cultist instead,
Dark Cultist,
and
3/8.
well, he used an Execute already, so this Arcanine might do a lot of work.
Yeah, and if yours 3/8 isn't that much different than 3/5, especially if you're gonna punch it 3.
Oh yeah, punch it and just kill
anyways,
it.
right?
Exactly,
It's like,
exactly.
It might as well, yeah.
The draw is Zera
Oh, that's a
on
good draw.
Trump's hand.
Especially since there's no execute and there's no armor for Shield Slam.
Yep. Well, I mean, this is like saying that I do not have an Execute here.
For sure, you would definitely execute a 3.
Right, exactly.
That's interesting. Without the Dark Cultist, whether Trump's gonna actually trade on the Karn and then hero power it down to a 4/3 Bane.
Yeah, 4/3 again, huh?
He doesn't really have a good play
No.
because his Arknight is kind of crowd controlling his Northshire. He doesn't have a lot of draw. Good thing is he does have Viscera and Death, so he's able to deal with any big creature and drop one of his big creatures of his own.
Right? But yeah, it's just pretty bad. Like,
Yeah.
with a deck this reactionary, sometimes you just run into these positions where you just
don't
can't do
have
anything.
to do as
Yeah.
Priest, yeah.
I mean,
this
Death
is
is
actually a Death Rattle Priest. It's not actually as reactive as the Pyromancer one, but
not really, but still, you do come
it
into
kinda
these
sucks
situations a
when this
lot.
happens. You're just like hero powering in turn 7, doing nothing else. But I don't see him with another option other than just hero powering, doing nothing else. I don't think he's gonna drop Cabal into nothing.
Yeah, and you don't drop a cleric without drawing, so.
The cleric's actually not actually doing anything.
No.
A 1/3 and turn this late. It's like, well.
Yeah, you want to draw.
Oh wow, he didn't actually take out the Karn. That seems weird. He's going for the pressure, but oh wow. I don't
Okay,
know.
that's certainly interesting. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. That's 18 damage.
Yeah.
But of course you want to use it after you Alex, right?
Interesting.
So the thing is here, if you don't take out the Cabal, your opponent's never gonna heal. But can you survive 2 turns? Don't think.
You probably can,
You probably can.
but then you have the. same situation on Kolento's side where you might end up doing nothing too.
Yeah,
Like
but they
armoring
just
up
drop all
or-
the twos, so so Trump can't steal
Oh.
everything.
That's another thing, yeah. Because if you draw all the twos,
Drop all the twos.
the weird thing is your Karn is a 4-1 right now, so you can't Dust Bite without suiciding
No.
first. Although I think Kolento doesn't want to Dust Bite now with Grom in his hand, but he wants to go for a turn 9 Alex, turn 10 Grom kill. So he just drops all his 2 armor up, and then what do you even hit at this point with the Karn?
Do you YOLO brawl?
Brawl, interesting.
If you brawl, you guarantee the minion.
Oh, that's
and-
actually not too bad.
I mean, when are you gonna use it, right? Your opponent didn't drop any minions.
Mhm.
It seems like if he's gonna drop minions, he's gonna drop it this turn.
But also has implications later on in the fatigue battle.
Yep.
So he does drop all his 2s.
Draws all
I
twos,
wonder if
okay.
this is attack. Attacking face isn't that useful
No.
because of
Yeah, Alex Strauss,
Dexter, so-
exactly.
So he just takes out what he can.
All right, so Trump is going to probably steal something. Oh, naturally a circle, huh? He can clear the board.
Oh, he can clear the board.
But then at the same time, Kolento does gain some armor, 4 armor, which is pretty sweet. Oh wow!
Oh. Do you turn that into a Mind Blaster circle?
Well, 4 armor is still a lot.
Yeah. He has 18 plus 4 is 22, and then he'll take 5, like 7, 8 damage around.
8 damage, yeah.
8
So
damage. Back to 15.
back to. Seems like you didn't accomplish too much.
Mhm. I mean, I think if he does go for the circle,
Hmm.
Kolento will win the race with Alex Strauza plus Gromish.
I think so, yeah. It
But
seems like this too.
Trump doesn't know the hand, and it is awkward to do a lot of other things.
But look at this
You
board,
can
like.
I mean, another thing is you can Cabal the Armor Smith because if you Cabal something else and you punch the other ghoul, then it'll still blow up and you'll get a lot of armor from the Armor Smith.
Right.
I do like stealing the Armor Smith the most. If you are gonna Armor Smith, looks like he's gonna go for
Oh,
the circle.
it's gonna go for circle. Okay.
So
So Kolento
Trento's
takes
gonna end on 15, I
1
think.
damage from the Mind Blast, basically. 4 armor from that, 5 damage from that, double explosion, and
oh, wow, I didn't calculate
it just
There's
gonna
actually
drop
2
a couple.
explosions.
Yeah, 2 explosions. Yeah, and I just dropped a couple.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting. That was a really advanced play by Trump, and I think it's actually really good because you basically cleared out like almost all the. There's 2 acolytes that are already played, and you just cleared out all the other.
Yeah, you have nothing else
You
to
know,
steal.
there's almost nothing else. So there might be like
There's one more armor
smith,
smith.
right?
Oh, that's it.
But again, you're very scared as Trump at this point of getting Alex Strauza plus Grom plus you know the Alex Strauza plus
Right,
Gromish.
the nonsense basically.
And you can actually heal with the Alknight. So
Well, you could sacrifice it.
mhm.
Yeah. So that's why Holy Fire is so strong, right? Because usually when Alex Strauss drops out, you sacrifice your Arcanite and you Holy Fire it, and then you heal yourself.
So yeah, I mean, Trump has a death to deal with Alex Strauza,
Mhm.
and he's actually going to win the race because that's 7 points of damage.
Yeah, it seems like Kolento's gonna be 1 damage off.
Yeah, 1 turn off or something. Because
Oh,
you
yeah,
see
something
Alex
like that,
Strauza,
yeah.
and then Trump deaths and takes you down to what 7?
7?
Maybe
Well,
even
no,
5 with the hero
5
power.
hero power, exactly. Yeah.
So I think Kolento, this Cabal play makes Kolento have to change his plan.
Okay.
I think it's pretty good.
Oh, now that's
pretty
interesting. Kolento's gonna
He has to
forgo
just
the.
go really defensive.
Yeah, forgo the.
Trump's play, which was inefficient, kind of forced another inefficient play from Kolento.
Mhm.
So actually, kind of paid like those. That's like some of the best plays you can make.
It's a really
when-
good
when
player,
it is,
Kolento
like,
here.
Inefficient, like it's not actually inefficient because it forces your opponents to do weird things as well.
So Trump can't
I'm
play
sure
his area
Trump's
this
gonna
turn.
Death and play
Yeah.
the Blood Master.
Death Blade Master this turn.
This turn is kind of easy. I would say you have to be on a very special level to like just drop his area here.
Oh yeah,
Some
you're not
really
doing
good
that.
reasons.
Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll see if Kolento wants to kill this Blade Master. Oh,
Oh wow, it's a pretty good draw. It's very scary though because of mind control.
Very scary.
Mind control is a card in these presets, and you do just lose to mind control at this point.
No, just
wait,
lose.
wait. You have a shield block. Shields. That's not
No,
enough.
no. you just lose. No. That's a bit too easy. But
Well, you 100% lose to mind control if it hits the face. Because if it hits
Exactly.
the face and not kill a 4/5, you die to mind control
No,
immediately.
no, but then you have a shield, you have armor. But at that
is
point,
is that enough? 13.
well, 13 is
It
more
is
than 12.
enough.
But
It is
still,
enough. Okay.
Strife
It
go
is
math,
enough.
guys. But no, I think if you shield block and shield slam, you might
Shield
drop
block,
Belcher or something. So that's the safe play.
The problem with shield block, shield slam, is that you're gonna get your Serad.
Oh no,
You know.
that would suck.
Yeah. Oh, the Alex Straza.
Yeah, Shadow comes out
This is
here.
like a compromise.
Okay.
This is pretty smart.
Well, he did. Your opponent did use a def already,
Yeah.
and I
So
mean,
this is less weak to mind control,
less weak.
but it's still bad to get mind control.
Well,
this
it's
is so
the least
awkward.
bad.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah,
the least
yeah.
bad.
This is awkward because you can drop the Belcher and not have to take the 8 damage, but it's kind of weird because dropping Belcher doesn't really accomplish that much. You're tanking the Alexstrasza, but you're not really developing your board. You're still losing on board pretty badly.
Pretty
against this
badly.
Alexstrasza.
I mean, the 11 health is not really relevant. The warrior being 11 health, like who cares?
With the
Priest
Grom
doesn't have
out,
any-
I think you can strongly consider your Sarah. Although your Sarah is weird because there's no shield blocks.
Oh man.
Shield.
Well,
I
what's
kinda do
crazy is
prefer
that
this.
Kolento can actually win if he goes YOLO.
Oh, with Ragnaros.
Yeah.
Interesting. You're right.
But then if he misses, he loses.
Oh.
Oh.
That doesn't really change that much.
No, that doesn't change anything. So do you YOLO here?
As far as the yellow rag, it doesn't change anything. It does
No.
change
If
a
it,
little
if it hits
bit.
if it hits the Blade Master, then you don't die.
Mhm,
If it hits the face, you win. And if it hits the Zero, you lose. So that's like a 50-50-50.
mhm.
Right? I mean, it's fair.
Yeah.
So...
So wait, if you drop Ragnaros, you also armor up, not put the.
You also armor up, but
Yeah.
there's a Holy Nova we see. So
Oh,
you're
yeah,
dead.
okay.
So... Do you go for the 3-way 50-50? 50?
And it looks like Trump is gonna win if it gets really slow because Ysera is like the strongest one of these biggies.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
it's the strongest.
The cards it draws are crazy. Like he already has a dream, and dream just totally changes this game, right?
Yep.
Like, if you drop Ragnaros and it gets dreamed, you can play it next turn, but it's your whole mana bar.
Oh, no.
that was a really good draw.
Wow, wow, he can kill the
He can kill
Ysera.
the
Oh
Ysera.
my god.
That's a
What
perfect
kind of draw is that? That's a god
really
draw.
good. And it gives him the armor he needs.
Whoa!
Oh, cleave. That's
No, that's not,
useless.
that's not that important. And execute would
Wait,
be
you
crazy.
can cleave. If you cleave, you can fire your War Axe and kill the other one.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
axe.
oh yeah, you can.
I wonder if that's a misplay.
I think that was. I think that was
Because
better.
you can cleave and still shield slam
Yeah,
and
yeah,
fire
yeah,
War
yeah,
Axe.
exactly, yeah.
You don't need the 2 armor from armoring up. When you have this much armor,
Yeah,
against
no, I
Priest,
mean the
you don't
armor is
need
the same.
that last
Yeah,
armor.
yeah. I think that would have been better.
I think that's a misplay.
Damn. Okay. Well, I don't think Kolento's gonna get punished for it though. I mean, it still looks really,
Those
really
top
good.
decks are just too good. Taking out the Sarah. Dream, it's like awkward. You can dream Alexstrasza. It's not the
I
worst
mean,
dream
you
target.
can, but
Yeah, I mean, you can heal as Kolento with Alexstrasza now for 8.
mhm.
Alexstrasza doesn't have any more use offensively, I guess, at this point. Not for a while, at least. It's very weird. I think go for some draws first, Northshire, and then heal, or even Holy Nova, and Dream, probably.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to dream that. There's like.
Okay, so this is better Holy
Oh,
Nova.
a
than
mind
Mindset.
control.
Interesting. Yeah, you still dream it, then when it gets replayed, you mind control it.
Exactly. that seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Just that I thought that Trump was gonna be out. He's pretty much back in, and
Trump is back in.
Kolento can't
Kolento
YOLO.
might not play Alexstrasza, now it might be a Ragnaros first. Because I think...
Oh! He healed the Playmaster. He can't heal himself.
Wait, what? Oh, 'cause
Yeah,
of
he healed the
Ragnaros.
Playmaster.
So
All
now
right.
Ragnaros was 1-4.
But-
But the thing
but
is,
you have a brawl.
now if Ragnar... Oh, you have a brawl.
You have a brawl. So you
wait,
can
wait, can
armor
you just
sub-
die? If Ragnaros hits something bad, and then you get mind control, are you dead?
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. So Ragnaros is a 25%.
Wait, you have armor up. Is that...
No.
It's possible.
You armor you down to 1, but no. Oh yeah, you can't Holy
have
Nova and
mind
mind control. Okay. So So I guess you have a few lines of play. You can rag for the win, YOLO rag. You can armor swift brawl. Alexstrasza in your own face seems to be a losing play.
Against mind control?
Against mind control, there's still a def and
because
stuff
you can
like that.
brawl after the Alexstrasza.
No, I don't like. Oh, it's just gonna be a naked brawl.
The armor set brawl is not an obvious play to everyone. Like, yeah, if your Kit Kat's probably always did.
Probably
but,
it's obvious,
But
you know.
it's obvious to him, but for some other,
For some non-Kit Kats people.
non-lucky people, then it's not obvious that you
Wait, do you
want
ask the
armor
face
set
here?
brawl.
I think you ask the face here. Because then your opponent's gonna heal, right? And you can have a rag.
You probably axe. It's better than axing the 4/5
Oh yeah.
because it's gonna get healed.
All right. So even if Trump Holy Novas and heals here, Rag still has a win, right? So Trump doesn't draw a minion.
Dead card.
That's terrible. Trump does not draw a minion.
It seems like Trump is going to
Use
pull
Holy
together and
Nova.
heal himself. At this point, you can't even heal a Blade Master's 4/7 already.
Oh, actually, then Kolento wins over Execute.
Yeah, he wins with Execute.
What else does he win with?
Anything that does 5 damage, there's not much that does
I
5.
don't know.
That's not going to win him. But, it doesn't matter. What if it kills the 4/7? You still...
It's still mind control. Oh my god!
But mind control doesn't win at this point.
Yeah, but still,
but still kind
crazy.
of wins
Yeah, it
because
kinda
you have no
wins.
brawl at this point.
Exactly.
In fact, there's no minions.
my
Even if
God.
you did have a brawl, there's nothing to brawl if it's one Ragnaros.
Oh my
So
lord.
this might actually come down to 50-50 because I can actually see Kolento losing if Ragnaros hits the 4/7.
Yeah, I
It
can
looks
see him losing
great,
too.
right? Because
I can see him losing too.
In a vacuum, from Kolento's perspective, if you're not looking too deeply, you either win or kill a 4/7, which is still good. Oh, this is good, actually, because this way, if you get your
Axe,
Ragnar
yeah,
stolen,
exactly. Okay.
Oh,
and that's
nice.
it. That's the snipe. Oh man. Okay.
I like that.
Yep.
Kolento made a lot of like hard calls
choices
that maximize the chances.
With Shaman and a Hunter coming up.
Yeah.
But Trump is going to go with the Druid as we predicted.
Okay.
And of course we can't see Trump's mulligans unfortunately, but we can see his starting hand and see if he has a good hand to go into this.
Yeah.
Kolento on the other hand, this is a reasonable hand. I mean the weapon is really good against.
Yeah, the weapon is pretty good against Druid,
yeah.
the Death Spite. The 2/3 or the Fireworks isn't as good against this mid-range Druid.
Well, there's no
because
3 health minions.
There's
right?
not that many targets,
No.
exactly. Whereas Death Spite, you can kill a Keeper. It's hard to hit Yeti, but you can kill a Charged Druidical.
Mhm.
And the second part of Death Spite can actually take out a lot more. The
All the 5
damage
health
part.
minions, right?
Again.
And Kolento, is Kolento running Black Knight? Did we see a Black Knight?
I think Kolento was running Black Knight.
Okay. So if Trump goes on the defensive, then I think the Warrior can win definitely.
I don't think you almost ever taunt your bears in this matchup.
So the Death Spite is going to get a lot of value. Yep, seems like from the Savage Roar this early on that Trump might be running the double combo, but we are not really sure.
Trump's hand is, I mean, you can't call any hand with a Wall Growth bad in an Innervate, but the Keeper and the Savage Roar are not anything you can do, but again, like any hand with Wall Growth and Innervate, you're bound to draw into something that you can drop.
Right, it's
Because
so
you can
top
pretty
heavy,
much
right?
drop almost any creature in your deck.
Ancient of Lore,
right? Because you
86
can
drops.
ramp up into almost any amount of mana with both those cards.
Right. Kolento's side here, he is thinking whether he wants to coin out a 2-drop against the Druid. Would you coin out a 2-drop against the Druid?
Not with this hand.
No.
Because, like, against Warrior vs. Druid, Druid doesn't have board clear, and Druid's weak to tempo.
Right.
Like, you really want to just swarm creatures against Druid, but, again, it's not really that great to Unstable Ghoul and then Cruel Taskmaster it, you know what I mean? Like, that's just weird. Like, if you had an Armor Smith and a Ghoul, and maybe, like, a Acolyte, for sure you'd start coining them about building tempo. It's just there's not any other creatures that can drop for now, so I'd probably save the coin. There's a Shade that comes out. It's good. You can take out the Unstable Ghoul. I don't know if you want to take it out next turn, and then it'll be a 3/1, which is kind of weird.
3/1 is kind of awkward.
It's okay.
Okay, so over back on Kolento's side, we see a... Ooh.
Oh, this is smart at this point, because now the Shade can't take out your Ghoul.
Right. But we do see a Keeper on Trump's side, so we'll see if he
you can kill a
decides to use
Keeper.
it.
There's some weird things you can do.
Oh.
You can silence it as well. Oh, you can just put a Lore as well. And is that better? Probably it's better.
I think Innervate Ancient of Lore is usually just good.
Yeah.
Because you draw into more options. I mean, your hand is so crappy right now.
You really want a bigger hand size, so you can say maybe follow up with a Corrin or another Ancient of Lore.
Artosis? God damn it. So do you trade first and then Ancient of Lore, or do you want to keep the Shade alive?
I think you want to keep the Shade alive. I don't think there's... I mean, it looks okay because if you do trade, you can keep your Lore alive. This you can just trade with the Lore, but the Shade is actually a more important creature than Lore in a way. Because next turn would be a 4/4 and then a 5/5, and it's like you can kind of save it for a little bit.
Right. And the only ways for Warrior to remove a Shade is just Brawl and Sylvanas, right? So that's not a lot of things. And Sylvanas is like...
Although, yeah,
really
I can
hard.
see trading being decent as well. It's weird because you do AoE down the Cruel Taskmaster down to a 2/1.
But then it's kind of bad because if any weapon clears the Ancient of Lore, and you're back to the game where
so
Warrior
has
has a clear board against you.
just leave it.
So just leave it. Okay, I like that. I think it's reasonable.
And he draws a his Blood Mage in this deck. You usually don't see Blood Mage and Druid that much anymore.
No, you don't.
But Blood Mage Swipe is a very strong combo.
Especially against the mirror match. Definitely.
Another Death Spite.
That's a lot of weapons.
I think a weapon is going to get developed here, very likely. I would think that this is a Death Swipe plus 2/2. This is kind of a simple turn. You definitely don't want to drop Sludge Belcher here. It doesn't make that much sense. I guess the only way you drop Sludge Belcher is suiciding both your creatures. But yeah, with this many weapons and with your life so high, against Druids like a grind, you want to get board control, right? You don't want them to have any kind of board so they can force Nature Savager. I mean, it's Force Nature Savager is still a strong thing individually, but it really shines with the board.
Okay. And yeah, Kolento agrees with you. He's going to make that play. And Trump right here gets another Innervate. Not the... you don't want to see that if you can't drop anything else.
Yeah,
So,
that'll be good maybe later. This is weird because if you can't take out the 3/2 with your Shade,
Wait, do you ping it off? It doesn't seem right.
I think he can keep her and destroy it like that. It's actually maybe okay. The thing is, if you do keep her and kill it, it's still kind of hard to attack the Shade because of
Well,
that
yeah,
stuff.
I mean, but the thing is, like, you're not gonna use the weapon on the keeper, right? I mean, it feels so bad.
It's
but-
okay.
yeah.
I like just keepering and
And the
maybe
hero
Hero
power?
Power or
Yeah.
Blood Mage. Although I probably like the Hero Power a little bit better because the Blood Mage. I mean, because of Death Spite.
Well, yeah, but then
So-
Blood Mage, you can also cycle it right away, right?
Yeah,
I mean, your hand
but
looks
now,
pretty shitty.
I don't know if you. It does look kind of shit, but you do have the swipe already.
You do have the
so maybe
swipe,
you don't
so
wanna
it is a
cycle
5 swipe
Yeah,
too, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So I guess keeper and
I mean, it's
hero
hard to do
power-
anything else. Like, you can't just do nothing. You know.
No, you're
so
not
it's
doing
like-
nothing. That's for sure. A druid will always have to do
And what's
something.
the point of playing Druid Claw? Like, you play in taunt form, that's really weak to Black Knight. You know that Kolento has a coin, and charging it is just suiciding your bearer. So,
That's pretty
I
suicidal.
think it's deciding whether to silence or to kill. I think we'll probably kill it. The Whirlwind doesn't matter at this point.
Right.
The Shade is stealth anyways. It really doesn't matter if it takes 1 damage. And the Keeper, 2/3, 2/4 is almost the same. Oh, very good draw.
now that's a good draw. Now I want to hit the keeper
I think
with
so.
the weapon.
I think so. Although,
man.
it's pretty close to just playing the Sludge Belcher, too.
Sludge Belcher?
Sludge Belcher looks pretty good. Actually, no. Sludge Belcher does not look good because this Shade is going to be a 5/4 next turn.
Right.
5/4 trades super well with the Sludge Belcher.
Oh no, but if you attack with the weapon, it's gonna be a 5/3.
Oh, I guess.
But the thing is, like, Trump hand is like, I mean, if Kolento's paying attention, there's not a lot of cards that Trump use. So,
So he has
there might
kind
be a
of the
Black Knight too,
Belcher.
right?
I know Kolento plays like, it's not just like, he thinks pretty deeply about the turns before and how you can win.
Okay.
And like, if he has enough, like Kolento's a player where if he has enough things in his hand, he won't feel like he needs to. Oh wow!
But that changes
Yeah.
things, right?
You know, he won't feel like he needs to draw more. It's like he wants to
Oh.
fall less and less behind it.
But
know?
yeah, I don't think that's gonna be
That's.
pretty happy for Kolento here.
I think you keep your Shade stealth.
I still think you keep it stealth. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. I mean, are you really expecting a second death spite after the first one? Not really, but hey, surprise. Well, that Black Knight really changed things. I mean, to be honest, if I was playing the Warrior and I was looking at Trump's hand, I would imagine that he had a Black Knight because he didn't use a lot of cards.
Yeah,
But then
Trump has a weird curve.
yeah,
He hasn't
Kolento
been
read it
dropping.
right, but then Trump top decked him. So
Kolento really wants to save his
Too
coin
bad.
for coin, Rag, and then Grom. Rag and Grom versus Druid are stuff you want to drop as early as possible.
Oh,
Not-
yeah.
You don't like Alistra's and Grom though. It's like you just Grom a Yeti or something. you
Right,
know?
right.
So I think what you do here is you Death Spite and then armor up. Next turn you can maybe. There's a lot of things you can do next turn. You can either double Acolyte and Suicide Death Spite,
Okay.
or you can coin out the Ragnaros or Grom.
I mean, if you coin out the Ragnaros, you always can kill the Shade, and you can always use this Death Spite to kill whatever creature Trump drops down, right? But then
Unfortunately, Kolento is very low, and he's very close to
Trump
dying
might
to
just
combat.
die. I mean, no, Kolento might just die,
In
right?
fact, if Trump top decks a Savage Force of Nature, he
Force of
wins.
Nature he wins.
Wait, does he win top decking another Savager as well? Wait, does he win anyways? 'Cause
10,
there's
10
a big-
plus 6 is... No, he's 1 damage off.
Oh,
but with
wow.
armor up, he's 3 damage
Okay,
off, right?
okay.
So he's just... Actually, a little bit off, but yeah,
'Cause
Force of
20.
Nature, yeah.
Force of Nature, he definitely wins.
Force of
with the
Nature
6
wins.
force
And we'll see
stealth.
if Trump gets the Miracle off, and it is a... No, it's a 6
But that's
drop.
a pretty good card.
It's a... Are you joking me? That's not the best.
It's a Corn. And if the Corn doesn't get removed, it's another creature that gets Savage.
Oh
Roar.
my god. And yeah, I think that's actually one of the best drops because
Yeah.
what Kolento wants to do is to hit whatever comes down and drop the rag and hope it snipes
And
the
looking at
Shade.
how this game has progressed,
Yeah.
I definitely like Kolento's move of playing Sludge Belcher instead of drawing with Acolyte.
Yeah.
Because Kolento is actually pretty close to dying, you know.
Yeah, so the
And
Belcher was
if
actually
he-
correct.
Yeah, exactly. If he goes, the Belcher. I mean, of course they got punished from the Black Knight, but if there was no Black Knight, it's much safer. If you go Acolyte and keep drawing, you're getting so close to dying, you know.
Mhm.
So
It was just unfortunate of the
Yeah.
Black Knight, but sometimes when you're behind, you have to take risks, right?
So
And
how much damage can Trump do with Druid Claw and Charge Form and Savage Roar? That's 10 plus 6, 16.
10 plus, yeah.
And then maybe Innervate 17. It's pretty close, yeah.
17, so it's like 3 damage
Yeah,
off.
but this
This is
gonna
still
be
pretty
crazy.
harsh.
I think it's going to keep a shade for the Savage Return.
Yep, I think so too. And the Cruel Taskmaster is...
This is going to be a Ragnaros.
Yeah.
Wait, does he want to punch the corn before?
No, it's still
Okay,
alive.
okay.
You give the Karen a Wind Fury, and that's not good. And
Oh,
oh, that's
because if you punch
JJ.
it, your Ragnaros can kill it. Maybe that's the only reason.
No,
why.
yeah, but then the thing is,
It's
like,
really risky.
yeah.
It's risky anyways.
Well,
Because
you're taking
if it
damage
kills,
anyways.
if Ragnaros has corn, it does nothing
Mhm.
because it's still there and you're still dead. Of course, you're dead now.
All right, well, Ragnaros won Kolento a game, and now Ragnaros is gonna lose Kolento a game. Seems like Trump is gonna take this this one. With
Although
the,
Kolento
Druid.
didn't have any other options.
No,
None of
he
his
didn't.
other moves had any immediate effect. Like even if he did in Ragnaros, couldn't
All
do
right,
anything.
so Trump is one game away as ace deck that carried him so far in the tournament. So Kolento needs to beat both Trump's Druid deck and the second deck that he's gonna bring
Which
in.
will probably be
Hunter.
at this point
It's
after.
probably gonna be Hunter if Trump
So we'll
loses.
see. I mean, he's still so in even this game. And Shaman versus Drew is definitely not a, especially
Oh.
running. I remember because he did run Big Game Hunter against Ecop, and he
Yeah,
got used
yeah,
against
yeah,
Hamel.
and it was so good.
This is actually not very good against Druid.
Against the
I
Druid,
mean,
no,
it's like a
you
dead
don't
card
want it to
against
be
Druid.
keyboard. That would be terrible. But then I'm pretty sure you just dropped the BGH anyways.
There's
on
no
turn three.
target, so you just drop it.
Yeah.
You're not saving for anything. Oh wow, Innervate Shade, which
Oh
is
no.
kind of weird.
Innovation is kind of I mean.
But you don't if without any follow up. Wow.
Oh, well, okay. There you go. Are you happy now?
He's gonna Wild Growth.
Yeah,
and
of
then play
course,
the
Wild
Shade
Growth
on
and
turn,
Shade, and
on
then you
turn
just.
2.
Oh my
and
god.
then have the Innervate for the lore or.
Beautiful start for
Yeah.
Trump.
Kolento
gets,
has a good hand
oh.
other than the Big Game Hunter.
No, the Doomhammer
these two creatures are the best creatures you can have
Right.
because they're just so resilient. It pretty much guarantees you having a Flame Tongue totem target or even
Okay.
an Argus target.
Well, and the Doomhammer is a pretty good draw too. I believe that's just the best card in the Shaman deck.
Although Doomhammer is kind of
Not that good
great
against Druid?
You can never punch down 4/6 or 4/5 minions twice. Almost
Okay.
never. I mean, you can, but you
don't want to,
You don't
right?
want to exactly.
Fair
This
Spirits
Fair Spirit's not
instead.
that great. Although you might still drop it.
You want just
Because none of your other creatures do anything. You can drop the egg, and it doesn't do anything, right?
Mhm.
Drop this, yeah. The Shade can take one out, but then the Shade dies to the Creeper.
Mm-hmm.
I think Trump is actually going to save the Shade one more turn.
Right.
That way, it probably takes out both.
But he definitely needs to innovate something.
For sure, he's going to innovate something. I'd say the
So,
Spectral Knight is
yeah.
going to be the
Seems like
obvious
the
play
best.
one. Yeah, at 2 mana, the Lothar doesn't lock out much, anyways, and Spectral Knight is a creature where you want to develop as early as possible. Since there's taunt really does. Oh, another thing is you can taunt the Druid Claw
Taunt
and then
Druid
punch
Claws.
and then take one out right now. That's actually
really good,
interesting.
huh? Okay. But it's only
Oh,
good if
but-
your opponent
but
doesn't
no,
have
yeah,
any one drops.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Because there's lightning
You
bolt
can't really tell.
and-
Right.
Yeah, because the Druid Claw has more implications later. Oh, that's very
Ooh.
good. In fact, that's the best draw Kolento could have hoped for.
Yeah.
In fact, this can totally snowball because he can take out the Spectral Light really
And get 2
efficiently
spiders
and
too.
get the spiders exactly.
And
And
it's still
the
a taunt.
other
Wolf
wolf
is-
is
yeah.
going to protect itself now because of it's a 4/3 now. So the Spectral Knight can't. I mean, the Shade can't trade with it.
Yeah.
as
Well,
effectively.
Trump needs to basically charge the Druid Claw.
Oh,
Whoa.
interesting.
All
That's
right.
probably even better since
Yeah.
charging Druid Call, you end up with 1/4/4. In fact,
Right.
if you did charge Druid Call, you'd charge Druid Call into the 4/3 and then use the
Use
Shade
the
to
shade
take-
exactly.
to take it out.
But
So
now
you end up with a
it's-
4. I'm trying to think how the board would look on both scenarios. I actually think it might be better charge. I don't know. Say you Science with Keeper, you take it. You have a Keeper and a Shade alive. So
Yeah,
it
you
probably
can
is
shade
better.
of.
The only thing is you can't keep her next turn in Hero Power, which is a little bit awkward. But,
Right.
But yeah,
But
this
then
does
again, you
seem
can just
better
silence
because
this.
because your Shade is still growing.
Uh-huh.
Do you even want to attack?
Well, it dies if you attack.
But it takes out the whole board, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Kolento is not overloaded at all, so the Doomhammer could take it out. In fact, Doomhammer could clear out the whole board if he attacks.
All right. So Trump just decided to take it out and refuse the.
Without a good minion
Shade.
here, it is weird because if you Doomhammer, you can't Fire Elemental, and Fire Elemental is super
No.
important to develop early.
But then at the same time, you want to develop your Doomhammer as quick as possible. I mean, if you Doomhammer now, you could also play a 4-drop, like first base there. If you jump to Argus, it's pretty good. You can also Nerubian Egg and Totem, and then Fire Elemental next turn. So I think a Doomhammer is pretty solid here, all around.
The Feral Spirit doesn't trade that well
No.
against
Terrible.
the 2/4. It's not terrible.
It's pretty terrible.
I guess if you count the hero power.
Yeah.
But it's hard to hero power as a druid here.
Well, he can always charge a Druid Claw, and it's terrible again. So yeah, I would say that the Doomhammer is good.
But Feral
BGH
Spirit,
is also good.
there's no point in Feral Spirit anyways.
No, it's
because
just
if you
no.
Feral Spirit, you're overloaded anyways. Right? So it's not a play anyway.
Yeah.
So you just have to Doomhammer. It's not even between Doomhammer and Feral Spirit. It's between Doomhammer and like
BGH Totem.
BGH and Egg or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Which is just too weird.
Alright, board looks pretty clean for Kolento, and going to Trump's turn, he really wants to draw a 6-drop, and that is not a 6-drop.
I definitely expect Lotheb to come down here. Druid Claw, you can charge to 0/3. I don't think you want to taunt at this point because of Hex, and you don't even take out anything.
Right.
Lotheb.
Lotheb could be alright, but
I mean, it's
would.
okay,
I
I
think
don't
in the later turns, it might be even better.
I guess he does
Oh,
taunt
goes
it.
with the taunts. Okay.
I mean, it's okay to taunt it because
Just gain the extra health. I mean, the Flame Tongue
it's
is
because you're not really taking anything out anyways.
Right,
So taking out
right.
the Flame Tongue at this point isn't that much value,
okay.
and it does work out a lot for him because of no Hex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lotheb would have locked out Hex anyways.
But Lotheb would have been better, I think, because
Later
if
on.
you hex a Druid and you just have an Inch of Lore next turn, it's the same thing, right?
Wait, what do you mean? If you
Like,
Hex the
if
Druid?
you hex the Druid the Claw, he can still play Inch on the floor. And I
Yeah,
still
but
think
if
it's
it plays
fine.
Lotheb and you can't Hex on, because turn 6 is when the Fire Elemental comes out, but
And
Fire
then you can clear
Elemental's
that? Oh,
overloaded.
yeah, you
so
can
this is
clear
like
that
the
as
perfect
well.
turn 4 Hex
Oh,
because
yeah,
you're
yeah,
gonna
it
have
is the
4
perfect
mana.
Hex, huh?
So it's like if you play Lotheb, you guaranteed no Hex. You
Right.
can still play Ancient of Lore, and
Okay.
you're just gain more tempo. you know?
Exactly, okay.
So I'm not
So,
sure.
I mean, Trump got pretty lucky there. Then Kolento didn't get a hex. I mean, I certainly didn't see that far, but no, good for Trump. Kolento is very awkward turn. If you play the Feral Spirits, you can't play Fire Elemental next turn.
That's gross. You just, that's like, Doom again. It's like it's just this weird thing because even though you want to develop as early as possible, Druid is a matchup where you can't ever punch into the minions
You
easily
can't.
as Doomhammer. So and it's not really a race either. You don't really want to race Druid because Druid has Savage Roar. So if you
Whoa.
leave their minions up. So Kolento takes like the little compromise and hits it a little bit,
Okay.
which I don't know. I don't know,
yeah. You don't want to hit it twice, so you just hit it once. Okay.
Just hit it once.
Yeah.
It's not actually looking very good for Kolento, but he did get the perfect totem.
Yep.
Because that totem plus Fire Elemental is gonna take that out.
Well, if Trump notices
Oh, that's
this,
why he punched it once.
Yeah,
maybe.
that's how I was. But if Trump notices this,
He can Druid
he
Claw
can,
or
he can Druid the
Lotheb.
Claw and Hero Power.
Yeah.
That would be really good.
I think Lotheb is better. Actually,
Well,
Druid Claw is better
Druid the Claw might
because
be.
you can charge.
You can
Because
charge,
this
yeah.
turn you're really expecting Fire Elemental.
Yeah.
So, Fire Elemental plus the Doomhammer can take out the bear anyways.
But you
So-
still hit for yourself to your face.
Yeah, so Druid Claw will attack twice, hitting 8.
Exactly.
If you play it, it's like it's such a big health swing.
Well, let's say that 5.
I think Trump is
and,
maybe going a little bit too greedy because against Shaman, it's all about the board control. Like you can save Ancient Lore for like turn 10, turn 15, whatever. You'll draw eventually.
Oh, yeah.
You wanna
I don't
lock
think
down
Ancient
as
Lore
much
is good
board
here.
control as possible.
Especially with that attack.
Exactly.
Like
So
that's a very
I think he has to play one of his
giveaway.
5 drops. I wouldn't fault him for any of the 5 drops, but I would
Yeah.
definitely fault him for the Ancient Lore.
Yep. Well, we'll see if Trump deduces correctly on this situation here, and it seems like he's going
does.
to make it.
Yeah, I think I'd charge here over a taunt. It's just weird to taunt.
Oh no, he's
Oh,
gonna
man.
taunt it.
I don't know,
Alright.
like, what's the... I mean, yeah, Hex. Like, there's probably no Hex,
Uh.
but it's like... Who cares? Like, who cares about the taunt? Like, you just want the 4 damage over the 2 life.
I mean, it could have been really bad. It could have been like Hex and
oh,
oh,
that's a key
shit.
draw. Because that forces the egg to be active.
Yeah, and it also stops like Force of Nature shenanigans too.
I don't think Kolento can do the Fire Elemental move anyways. He takes too much damage. He takes 8 damage with the Fire Elemental move. Because he has to punch one of the...
So what would you like here? You would like a Feral Spirit and Argus here?
Probably Feral Spirit and Argus. Because if you Feral Spirit and Argus, you get enough taunts, and then you can still Fire Elemental next turn.
Right.
So I do like that. It's not... The question is, what do you Argus? You definitely want to Argus the egg. Do you also want to Argus...
Well, you might as well. Well, if you,
there's no
there's
choice.
no choice.
Because
There's
you
no
have
choice.
the wolves on the right.
Yeah, and I mean, activating a Flame Tongue is not the worst situation to be in.
No, it's pretty good. It gives it taunt, and
Yeah, I mean,
fights
it's
back.
activate again.
It's,
So
it's a thing again. And then you have 4 taunts.
does it make sense to play the BGH over the Feral Spirits for an Alakir next turn, and then maybe Fire Elemental plus Feral Spirits afterwards?
That fix on curve a lot, huh? It kind of makes sense.
It does
but
make sense, but at the same time, you really want to.
I don't think Alakir is gonna be that great next turn. Is probably
It's not that great.
It is at least something like a Sunwalker because 3/5 a ton is kind of like a Sunwalker.
Well, yeah, and
still.
you get a free lightning bolt, I guess.
Mhm.
Oh.
He can't take out the. Wait,
Oh,
what?
whoa. Oh, he is.
Wait,
Whoa.
whoa.
He wants in. Kolento wants in for blood, and now that's interesting.
That's interesting.
So he wants
I
the
definitely
board.
don't mind. He has so much taunts that he wants to utilize his life
Yeah.
because the board control is ultimately more important than his life right now.
Okay.
I was thinking he was gonna take out a bear, but I was thinking he was gonna use those
Did
two
you-
to
and
take
hit
out
once,
and
yeah,
hit
exactly.
Once, but
Yeah,
he
yeah,
actually
yeah.
went for the full, taking
Full YOLO
eight.
play.
Full YOLO play.
I mean, as life is just a resource, right?
Yeah.
And you see, Colento's using his resources really well. Trump, on the other hand, got a swipe, which is a pretty
Very
decent
good.
card. I mean, we see
That's good.
Thalnos, right? So if it's Thalnos
Oh
out,
wow, he actually draws on this.
yeah.
This is weird. Kolento does not really have enough taunts to play for a board control game against Druid.
No.
Kolento might be tempted to somehow race here.
But no, I think
It's so
Kolento,
hard.
it's
You
just
can't
Fire
race
Elemental.
here.
Fire Elemental is so
okay,
good.
you have to
It's
Fire
too good.
Elemental. Yeah, it's too good. Oh, he was really considering the
yeah,
race.
yeah, okay.
He was actually really considering the race.
A Rock Biter would have been good. I mean, you have Doomhammer up. It seems like
Maybe
so much
attack
damage.
once.
Yeah. But at the same time, here, if you draw a Rock Biter, you still win.
Mhm.
Right? So I think you're fine. I think
You have
it's
10
okay.
damage on board and
10,
potentially
14.
10 damage
yeah,
from the
10
weapon.
damage with
Oh,
your
and you have
Alakir as well. Yeah,
Alakir.
yeah.
Wow,
So
he might be. In fact, Trump might be just locked out. I don't think there's anything Trump can draw. Because he has Alakir.
So what? I guess the best move right now is Lothep and swipe.
But you're not taking anything out almost with like
Well, you're taking out the wolf,
one wolf.
and that's kind of silly, but I guess that's the most you can do, right? I mean,
I think Trump's best chance of winning, like if he actually wants to win,
Uh-huh.
is play the Lotheb and the Yeti. And then save the swipe. Because Yeti's a slow card.
That's true.
It doesn't do anything in turn we drop it. So if you think you're going to swipe next turn, you save your swipe to do something next turn and then drop the Yeti.
well, we
Or
know
else you
he's
can-
gonna die,
Or else you
but
can drop Ancient Lore plus something.
Right.
Is he actually going to die? He is, right? With
He is gonna
Alakir,
die.
Yeah.
but Lothep and Yeti wins in the longer run.
It gives him a chance of winning way
Yeah.
more than Lotheb and swipe.
Like Lothep, sorry, it just basically says you not
You
gonna win
won,
because you don't
yeah.
even have a combo piece.
Yeah, then all your cards do nothing from there on.
Right. He's gonna go with that.
Yeah, he's dead.
I mean, you can't fall in for this
Yeah,
one,
no.
but
I like it.
yeah. Hey, Kolento, the life resource user, is
Mhm.
gonna take this round with his signature shaman deck. I mean,
Alakir's.
I guess Kolento is for shaman, right?
Yeah, he's been doing really good.
He's
Does
been
it
doing
say
really
lethal?
good.
In fact, is there lethal? That's 10, 16, 17.
Yeah,
10,
yeah,
10.
it
That
is.
is lethal.
Right, 10 plus 10.
Because Alakir is the same thing as Rock Biter.
Well,
Like,
exactly.
it's the same amount of damage
yeah,
as
yeah,
Rock
yeah.
Biter.
Right.
It's a 3 damage
exactly.
twice,
So
just
yeah,
like
there
Rock
you
Biter.
go.
But he's not making the play.
It's not making a play.
Maybe he doesn't see it. He'll probably see it eventually.
Achilles foot, maybe.
Because
not
if he
seeing-
actually doesn't win here, it's possible he dies.
It is quite possible, to be
Although
honest.
there's no,
He's-
the combo isn't in Trump's hand. If he had won, he could draw the
If he
other
had won,
copy
it would've
and
been very
maybe he could
scary,
win,
yeah.
But, I mean, Kolento doesn't know. Although Kolento just doesn't see lethal yet.
I don't
either.
know, like double swipe could win the game, possibly, because he has to trade some minions, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't think Kolento sees this.
Wow.
Like he's
Oh,
taking,
he's roping, so
he's-
he doesn't have that much longer.
he's taking a long time for this, and I don't think he sees it.
I don't think. Oh,
Does he
Wait.
see it?
I don't know if he sees it.
Is he gonna clear?
He might. Oh my God.
Oh, Kolento miss lethal, guys. Even the best sometimes misses things. Well then, we'll see if he gets punished for it. Trump's hand still seems very, very abysmal. Oh, does that help a bit?
That does help because you can take out this. Wait. 6/1 die swipe anyways, so you can take out the Alakir. And you can play
no,
the
no.
Shade, Swipe, and Wrath.
Yeah,
the Alakir.
Shade Swipe and Wrath seems pretty good.
And you're still in the game actually because now Kolento doesn't have enough damage to
No,
win
no,
even
he needs to
next
draw
turn.
like a
There's a Fire
Rock Biter or
Elemental.
something. Yeah, exactly.
There's a Fire Elemental, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It's still kind of looking bad for Trump because
well, I mean,
because
he
of
has a
the-
chance right now. It
because
seems
the
like he
lore
can
and
come
the
back in.
Wall
Yeah.
growth don't really do much, right?
Wait, do you like the Wrath and Swipe and Hero Power just to clear? But then you don't establish the board, and it seems pretty bad.
I think
Okay,
you want
yeah,
to
I like to play more. I like the 3-4-2 more. Yeah.
Wait, you can still cycle Wrath.
You can still cycle, yeah, of course.
on the Alakir.
So you swipe the Alakir, you Wrath the Alakir first and cut
Oh
a card.
wait. Can you Wrath swipe Wrath Hero Power and Shade? You can't. Oh,
Okay,
he's
no,
not
no,
planning to play
no,
Shade.
he's gonna go for the full clear then. The wild growth says full clear. If you draw the Thalnos, that would be huge.
Oh, another. That's how useful is it?
That's one too many, I think.
I think he doesn't have to take the 3 damage from Alakir now by punching it, right? Because you can go.
Well, you Wrath the cycle first.
You can Wrath the cycle on Alakir, then swipe, and then Wrath the other
finish
one without drawing, and then you clear it.
Okay. Well, maybe he still draws Thalnos here.
And would it matter? It definitely wouldn't matter, huh?
It definitely wouldn't
matter. Would it matter at this point?
Whoa!
In fact, swipe's gonna do some collateral damage to the face.
Yep.
Oh, this is better.
This is even better. Yeah, it just clears the board. Well, and it's the same.
You don't get to draw.
It's the same. It's the same. Because if you swipe the it's the same. Okay. Well then,
wow.
Very interesting turn of events, I have to say.
Because now it doesn't actually look that great.
Oh, but the Belcher is a pretty good draw for Kolento here.
Because Kolento's scared of combo. I think Trump had no lethal opportunities with combo.
No.
So Kolento, in his mind, there might still be a combo because he always had taunts.
Right.
Kolento.
So what do you like here, going into Trump's turn? I mean, we're obviously going to see the BGH here because
you don't say the BGH, you're almost dead. No targets.
All right.
Opponent's deck.
Ancient of Floor is not that good right now. And Sun Fear Protector. It's not going to really help.
Swipe the BGH.
You have to swipe the BGH. And then what do you drop?
Is a lot. If you swipe the BGH, you have 6 mana. You can play Shade and Sun Fury, which is not that great.
No. If you Ancient of Lore into
Lore. At this point, are you drawing? Wait, how much? You have to heal, right?
Oh no, you're drawing. Oh my god.
No, you do draw because you have Sun Fury. You have Sun Fury.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Well, we see Earthshock here. So wait, is Trump actually dead?
I think.
This
7,
9,
8, 9,
11,
10, 11,
14. It's exactly 14.
Earthshock's dead.
It's actually 14. So if Kolento misses this again, that would suck.
Again, that sucks.
That would be a gargantuan mistake.
Yeah. In fact, I think it's 15 damage. 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 15 with Fire
15?
Elemental.
Yeah. No, it's 7, 11, 14. It's 14 exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 14 exactly. Alright. Well, okay, Kolento does not miss lethal second time, which is, a good thing for him. But Trump unfortunately whiffs up on a lot of draws, and he is going to go down to his, both of them.
Scans. Not MRI. That doesn't see through your brain. X-ray. I don't know.
Wait, what?
Which one?
I am not following, but you know what I can follow? I can follow that Trump did use a Hunter, and this is going to be the final game. Once again, guys, the winner goes on to the round of 8 and is guaranteed to be in the money with $500 US.
And Kolento Shaman has BGH, which is terrible.
It's terrible.
But he has Sludge Belcher to make up for it.
Sludge Belcher is really good.
Exactly.
And I mean, Gnomish is also a really good card against Hunter, right? Hunter can't really deal 4 damage easily. So I would say that
the 2/4, it's like you can still trade off with many of the 100 minions.
Yeah,
and
like
you still
knife jugglers and stuff like that. If Trump plays it, Trump here, seems like
Trump has not a great hand. It's not bad either, but what you really want is Mad Scientist and Haunted Creeper as the 2 drops. You don't want to go tracking Web Spinner turn 2.
Okay.
Like those are basically the Hunter really plays off 2 big strengths. It's one is the Undertaker strength, and the second one is the Mad Scientist maybe / Hunter Creeper strength. Like the other cards are just filler cards that make up for it. So it's like it's like you have a curve with a Leper Gnome and a Web Spinner and Animal Companion, but these aren't really what makes Hunter strong.
I think that if Shaman can stabilize in the first 5 turns and get a clean board, then Shaman has a big edge. If only we can see what Trump tracked. What's the other tracking choices? But he did end up with the bow.
Wow, this hand is really good against.
Yeah, this hand is crazy.
It turned out really well.
The Doomhammer is so important, I think.
And it's like the Creeper that's the most important, because Creeper, you can take out so many of these small minions and just keep working at Hunter's early damage. It prevents so much damage. You can take out the Web Spinner. Even if you get a Huffer, you can work on taking the Huffer out with some of the like the Death Rattle part. I guess you won't have the Death Rattle part. I mean, there's like.
It's just a regular strong minion,
Yeah, exactly. Right? It's just like it does so good. Like Leper Gnome, it cleared that and have 2/1/1s.
A Leok here.
It's not the best. In fact, it's the worst.
Oh well, I guess the spider can't really trade with the spider.
No, I think it's bad because you prefer your Hunter Creeper to die. So it's actually like a negative thing.
Huh.
Because I think as Shaman, you actually want the 2/1/1s immediately against
Okay, okay.
So you have the most amount of power.
Well, Leok is gonna die. In fact, that's gonna
happen.
happen. Okay.
Because I think it's better to have more power to trade faster against that.
And it's not like the hunter can kill 3 1/1 minions efficiently anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you can unleash, but then you're not doing anything else. And you're
Right.
not. It's not like buzzer unleash like before we're drawing everything.
Well, Trump gets a mad scientist. That could be important. He could also use a bow and web spinner, although that seems like such a weak turn.
I think you want to develop snake trap somehow this turn.
Yep. So snake trap
Because
plus
the 3/1/1s it's too hard to clear.
Mhm.
So I think you're in the ignore it mode.
So would you wanna like?
I think maybe you trade against one, but I think you have the mad scientist and snake trap.
Okay.
Or even actually, if you mad scientist, you don't need the snake trap because you don't care if your mad scientist dies.
Oh no.
Is that good or bad?
That is pretty bad.
It's weird, right?
That's
it's like,
pretty
it could
bad.
be actually weird to go with snake trap and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe he wants to develop snake trap, or else he can just get the damage in.
Okay.
Like-
He does want the damage.
Yeah,
in,
because
huh?
you don't really care if you trade it for your mad scientist. It's
But
like
then the thing
card
is, like,
you
if you have a
don't
snake
want
trap and you have buzzard, it seems pretty good.
that. Yeah, you have to play the buzzard though, and then hope they punch it.
Hope that there's no
Punch
lightning
something.
storm or
It's
lightning
weird,
bolts.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Looking pretty good for Kolento so far. It's gonna drop a 2/4 here. It's gonna be very annoying.
It's kind of awkward to take out this mad scientist.
Very
Because
awkward.
If you take out the mad scientist and the freezing trap drops, you don't have anything to proc this freezing trap after you suicide your own ones. I'd actually kind of prefer to see these go to the face, and then maybe next turn use a gnomish inventor to remove it, and then
Mhm.
check for freezing trap with the 1/1s.
Okay. And I mean, shaman tokens are important, and now that hunters are not running the buzzer unleash combo, they're sometimes even cutting out unleash completely, so we don't see that anymore.
In fact, he can actually coin out the fire elemental next turn.
Yeah.
Without don't even attack with the gnomish.
Well, I
into it.
mean, if do you like killing the mad scientist now and actually coining out the fire elemental to get another board and have the gnomish proc to freezing?
No, I don't think you want gnomish to proc freezing. You don't care about the card draw. In fact, you're not really getting another card draw because you're never going to play 6-man gnomish inventor in this matchup ever again.
Okay.
So I think you definitely want to keep one of these creepers to, to clear the traps. You see Savannah Highmane, and that's actually a pretty bad card in this matchup
All right.
because of Hex. Oh, there's no Hex.
Trump's gonna go for face here, and that's gonna keep the bow charge actually.
Oh, Feral Spirit. That's so good to have late game because it absorbs so much damage.
That serves a lot of
It's like
damage.
almost immune to Owl as well because there's two. I mean, I think the kind of obvious play here is the Fire Elemental and then check for the traps with the 1/1s.
Oh yeah, if it's
but
snake
you
trap,
definitely
then,
want to.
mm.
But you definitely want. Oh, since there's already a snake trap, this is weird. I think Kolento's thinking about attacking once first to check if it's freezing, and
If
then
it's not,
Fire Elemental it,
and check for the other one.
then- Yeah.
Okay, okay. So the spiders are really doing work here. Good thing he didn't trade them off. Yeah, that's actually a perfect play.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Just check for trap first, and then fire elemental, kill the scientist, and
Then
force
if-
a freezing.
Force freezing, and then,
Exactly.
and then do
Wow.
it again.
Nice
Because
check
you
for
want the
Kolento.
freezings to go off on this. I mean, you have to go for the face anyways.
Right.
Eventually, as Shaman's not something where you can just do nothing.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh. He wants the
the lightning
snakes.
storm.
Okay, he's gonna go for the lightning storm play
That
instead.
seems
huh?
weird.
I think that seems weird too.
Why do you want the lightning storm?
I'm not a big fan of this play.
Yeah, because you don't need to. I don't know.
And I mean,
yeah, even if you get a taunt, and you have no lightning bolt, so you're gonna have to proc the Sacred anyways.
Uh-huh.
Why not just lightning storm after when you proc it
Right, exactly,
later?
exactly.
You don't
and
have
the thing
to do
is,
it
like,
now.
now
you
you're
know?
overloaded too,
Why
which is kind of
now?
awkward too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Fire Elemental would have been so strong.
Right.
You would have just think how different this game would have looked. You would have cleared out the Mad Scientist, had like a decent amount. You have Fire Elemental, Gnomish Inventor, maybe one of these spiders as well.
Right.
It just you start putting a clock on the hunter so fast. I don't know. It seems like a huge mistake. I think actually that might cost Kolento the game because, from my perspective, how I was looking, it was very unlikely that Hunter was going to win.
Yeah,
and
it
now
seems
looks
like that.
fairly unlikely that Shaman's going to win. Oh,
Never mind. Yeah.
Oh,
I think
because there's
Kolento's
a
still
Feral
good.
Spirit as well.
Kolento's still good, right?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Feral Spirits. Yeah.
Feral
but-
Spirit would have tanked actually a lot
Right.
of damage. It's
But-
just this bow having this many charges is scary.
Mhm.
That's why I look kind of bad because bow is going to do something like 12 damage or something.
Oh.
I
He
would've-
wants the
I would have
damage.
definitely preferred him killing it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a.
Wow,
Hound-
it seems like Kolento's playing off because what if there's Houndmaster
Oh, what?
for that too?
Yeah, Houndmaster is
And
like.
plus, you're gonna have to kill it anyways eventually, and you're never gonna kill it any more efficient
Wait,
than
wait,
one.
is there a trap up? Is there a trap up, or am I missing
No.
something?
He proc. Oh, is there a trap up?
There might be a trap up. We can't see at this angle. Maybe there's a trap up.
Maybe
guys.
there's a trap up.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a trap up,
no
it's
reason why
fine.
he would ever do that.
Yeah, but
it's just this layout is covering it. I think there's another snake trap because he killed the mad scientist.
Yeah, I'm sure there are two. Yes, exactly, right.
Wait, that's even more awkward. Now he doesn't have the lightning storm.
Well, he's the fire elemental to kill the frog, I guess. Right?
So it works out.
But yeah, that play definitely with the fire elemental turn. Yeah, that was the one that confuses everything.
Now you don't have any taunts, so the bow's gonna get another 3 damage in. If you can get a little bit more damage here as Trump, you can potentially kill Command Kolento out. Especially with Buzzer, somehow you can draw.
So what would you like here? Would you like the Lothab here? Lothab.
I like the hero power more. I don't think these beasts are impactful enough.
Well, what if the beast draws a crush and and crush it?
Okay.
We saw that happen before in this tournament.
Oh, he takes out the Undertaker?
I don't like that.
Why?
I don't like that from Trump. You're losing. You're racing at this point. You really want to go for the control game? Don't like that at all.
So Kolento's gonna fire elemental the taunt. Wait, but that's so much damage. You have to clear the board.
Oh, that is a lot of damage. Oh man.
You can't.
Yo, it's anyone's game.
If only he had lightning storm.
Oh no.
Oh man.
So what is it gonna do here? Okay, let's just forget about that first. What's the best play here?
Okay, none of your things do anything here.
Feral Spirits is impossible.
Other than fire elemental.
So fire elemental is the play.
It has to be fire elemental.
Okay,
what do these things do? I guess you can do it race, but you're not gonna try race against Lothab out 5 damage a turn.
Right.
It doesn't make that much sense.
Well, I mean, you get Feral Spirits and you can try and go for that. I mean, also you have Doomhammer and you might top deck something there.
You can't proc the snake trap. No. That's 3 more damage on the bow, and you're not saving any damage because there's all these creatures.
So this way you have a rock
This way you have a Doomhammer, and you got a race.
Yeah.
It's awkward for Trump as well.
Yeah. Trump does not get anything good there.
Oh wow, I wonder if Trump's gonna have to trade against the fire elemental. How much damage does Trump have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage or something?
8 plus 5 is 13. You can also use the leopard gnome and kill something and get the 2 damage as well. You can also, weirdly enough, just buzzard and creeper and draw a card.
But you only have 1 mana after that, and you're not even hero powering.
Well, wait, how do you like suiciding the web spinner and trying to get for something else?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, looks good.
Because you can get.
Because you can get that.
Okay, well now you have to play it, I guess.
Well, you gotta play it. And do you have to trade for the fire elemental to load them? It's so bad.
That's so gross.
Well, if he draws a hunter's mark here, it would be different.
If only you didn't take out the Undertaker, maybe.
Yeah.
That's weird. Oh, that's why Trump's.
That's why he
slower.
traded because he thinks he wants to play the control game, but now he's not.
Trump's deck is actually slower than we.
But now he's not. He's going for the face now. So it's like, what are you doing? He's like,
but he probably won't die.
He probably won't die.
Wait, let's see.
He dies to 1 draw.
He only does Doom.
He only does to 1 draw.
Biter.
Okay.
He has to get
so you don't play around 1 draw, right?
Oh, it's 2 cards, not 1, because it's Doomhammer and Rock Biter.
Yeah, right.
Actually, Alec here and Rock Biter will kill him because he has a coin.
Alright, and Kolento is gonna. That's a perfect.
Though.
That's great.
It's a good
card. So you can just swarm the board with taunts and just go in.
This is awkward though, because this buzzard is getting left up. If he can't proc it because of snake trap.
He can't proc it.
No, because it'll draw 3 cards anyways because of snake trap.
Oh damn. Okay, wow.
But the problem is there's no beast. The only other beast is the other 5 mana buzzard.
Oh my god. This is a very confusing game, I have to say. So what do you do here? You double Feral Spirits and just swarm the board with taunts and just go with face and hopefully kill next turn?
I guess, yeah. If you double Feral Spirit, can you still Doomhammer next turn?
Yeah.
You're for 4, you can't
get 4. You can coin the Doomhammer.
Okay.
So you can.
Oh wait, no. I think the best is 1 Feral Spirit and Doomhammer all in the face. Okay, I don't know.
No. But you're scared of dying too.
Yeah. Alright, this is gonna be a hectic race.
Oh, you don't even need to coin. You don't need to
next
coin.
turn. Next turn doesn't need to coin.
Yeah. Alright, Trump. Let's see what you have. Freezing Trap.
That's mildly useful. It's 2 damage.
Mildly. That's an understatement.
I think you have to play the Belcher over the other buzzard. Even though you get the draw, that's so gross.
Oh my god.
Although if you play the Belcher, Snake Trap.
Oh! What is this game?
Because Kolento doesn't have.
You're right. So wait, so you don't kill the buzzard. You just trade as much as you can for the wolves, and you just Belcher and draw 3 cards.
I think you Belcher Freezing Trap, Lothab, and then.
Oh my god.
Hero Power.
What?
I don't know this game.
Wait, but then Kolento can draw Earthshock.
He wins on Earthshock. I think.
So yeah,
Does
he
he
does
run
have 2 traps because the other one is diagonal, a little bit diagonal. Yeah. So you trade whatever you can. I don't think you
Oh
trade
man,
the
the problem with
buzzard.
snake trap is you're gonna not get.
Oh yeah,
3
yeah, only
snakes.
get 2.
2?
Oh.
But you still have to do it. Do you suicide or
You
buzzard?
suicide buzzard.
Maybe you do.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you do. Just
you get
because
three-
you're so
you don't
close
care
to
about the
lethal.
draw.
You don't care about the draw
You
anymore.
just care. The 3 snakes is 3
But then what if you
1-1s.
get kill command?
What do you mean?
Kill command is good.
Oh, kill command for the draws.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Just click your hero power before you rope, and then think about it.
Yes,
after.
I think that's important, right? Jeez. I think you actually attack here, to be honest. You don't need to draw anything
I'm
else.
indifferent about it.
Yeah?
Let's see. Do you die to Earthshock anyways? You do.
You do.
So you might as well just forget it. Yeah, just don't attack. Because if you
okay.
get Earthshock, you lose
Kolento?
anyways.
What are you gonna draw?
Oh,
What?
what? That should be lethal.
Is that
Does
lethal?
it? That's lethal.
Is that lethal?
Oh wait, you can't rock Doom.
No, you can't Doom Hammer.
You can't both.
Oh my! Wait.
Oh wait, you can't propagate either because the second
a
half.
freezing trap.
No. You
Wait.
can't propagate the flame tongue because the second half doesn't kill any minion. You see what I'm saying?
What's
Like
second half?
the slime.
Oh, the
slime
slime- it doesn't-
kill
it doesn't
a
shift
minion,
the- it
so
doesn't
doesn't-
shift the
you can't
flame
get the
tongue.
extra attack.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think. I
don't think that's lethal
I'm
then.
just casting this.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
thinking about it as deep as the players, but I don't think it's lethal. You know?
No,
what I mean?
it's not lethal because you can't shift the flame tongue.
You
If you
can't
can shift
shift
the
it
flame tongue, you can
because
you
the
have
second half
enough
doesn't
damage.
kill it.
Exactly. But it just
You
looks
can't
like
get the
this
extra
way.
damage.
Wait. So okay, so this gets frozen, right? And then this kills that, this kills that, and then this is 8. So
The thing
it's
is,
not.
it's gonna get frozen
Right.
and snaked, so there's a lot of secrets, and that bow's gonna be huge.
Oh
it
my
doesn't matter
God.
because he's on a ton of life.
It doesn't matter. So wait, can you? Oh, you can't.
I think Kolento's really thinking about Azure Draking for Earthshock.
Wait, what if you freeze the
Azure
wolf
Drake
and
for
you?
Earthshock's the only way he can win.
Oh, actually, it's true.
It's the only way he can win. He dies next turn no matter what.
Yeah.
If he does.
What if he gets a lightning bolt? Lightning bolt is fine too. Oh no, that's not the card you want to see.
He's dead, I think.
I think he's dead.
So you freezing that one,
Yeah, you're freezing.
and then you kill.
You kill that one,
it,
and then
but
you
then
trade.
you draw 2 cards.
I mean, you draw 2 cards.
Trump draws 2 cards, gets 2 charges. Well, the charges don't matter at this point because it's last turn.
Well, yeah, you're just gonna attack anyways.
And then you kill 1. You do 2
Oh
damage.
my
I
god,
guess.
the buzzard!
Wait, do you take a creature out with the? Oh my god, you rope out.
No, you have to take a creature. You have
Oh my
healing
God,
totem.
you rope
You have healing
out.
totem. Oh no, you roped
Oh
out.
my god.
Well, a double.
Wait, he's still dead.
Yeah, he's still dead.
Wait, is
oh
that-
my god, what a
Wait,
fitting-
are you dead? That's not.
Of course you're dead.
Okay, you're dead. You're dead.
It's
You're
just
dead.
bah.
You're dead.
You have like an alphabet
Oh,
soup
this
of
game. There's
freaking.
definitely
Oh my,
misplays
this
in
game has been. I think Kolento really misplayed there.
He did.
Yeah, that fire elemental turn, right? No, that was huge. Oh my god, Trump ends up beating Kolento.
And getting
3
his Ghost of Gamer points.
Juicy.
The juicy points.
Oh, but that's what he wanted too, right?